Why, hello there, friends, family, and everything in between. It's Dylan from Alternate Universes, and on the left we have Craig Rubyler playing Devoted Druid combo. On the right we have Michael Morano playing 4-color Bring to Light. This is round 2 of our modern RCQ that we hosted at Alternate Universes Bluebell, Saturday, February something. It was the last Saturday of February. I don't remember days anymore. Both of these players are 1-0. They are battling their way through 68 other competitors to try and earn a RCQ invite or regional championship invite, because this is the regional championship qualifier. Lots of words. Devoted Druid combo doing its thing. There's a Tivar Kel. Tivar, brand new planeswalker from Phyrexia, all will be one. Has a static ability of creatures have haste effectively for activating their abilities the turn they are played. They cannot attack, but they can tap to activate mana, like you saw with, not that Birds of Paradise, that was play turn 1. But if he were to play another Birds of Paradise, off that Birds of Paradise, he would have been able to activate it, which is pretty cool. It also has a minus, so +1 is you can untap a target creature. -2 is you can mill 3 cards and then return a creature with 2 or less CMC to the battlefield. Yeah, it's pretty cool. There's actually an interaction that I remember very distinctly happens in like 5 seconds. It's actually more like 20 seconds probably, but it's a pretty cool interaction. I was actually really excited about it when I saw it happen. I was like, this is cool. Alright, mills 3 cards. We see Giver of Runes, Stoneforge Mystic, Urza Saga. We'll be able to reanimate a 2 or less creature, like that Stoneforge Mystic right there. This will allow Craig to go get an equipment, and he can activate Stoneforge immediately. So if he goes and gets Cauldron complete, that is a Cauldron on turn 3, without having to play Stoneforge Mystic on turn 2. It's pretty cool. Now I don't know if he's going to go get Cauldron. He might go and get Giada, Luxor's Gift. What is it, Companion? But I'm pretty sure it's Gift, which is a way for the deck to make infinite mana with Devoted Druid, because the deck needs more ways to make infinite mana. Let me tell you, Craig's deck is cool. Craig notably loves Devoted Druid. I think at one point he had the entire deck in foil. Now he has like new cards he has to foil out. But this is his jam, and it's really cool seeing older decks get bolstered in ways that, you know, brings them back into being playable.
Look at Luxor.
Now, Michael's deck. If any of you know me, you know that one of those cards on the board is one of my favorite cards in the game. I love Arboreal Grazer, but I like to play an Amulet Titan. But if you know me also, I love some 4-color strategies. So I was very excited to see that these two were playing each other, because I had already planned on putting Michael on the camera anyways. And I also had planned on putting Craig on camera if he had won. So boom, they played each other. It was perfect. There's Devoted Druid. There's Luxor. There's infinite green mana.
Infinite green mana.
Doesn't have anything to do with it just yet. It's going to pass the turn.
Now pass turn.
Michael, I think, did miss a land drop. Does not have a fetch to pick up with the Ren and 6, unfortunately. Does have a fetch now. Picked up a Windswept Heath. I think it's his draw for turn.
Digger hoodie, by the way. Oh, super sick.
Alright, and is just going to scoop it up. Will not be able to deal with any of the stuff that Craig can do next turn, which is just make a huge layer of the Hydra. But also could potentially just find a combo piece to win the game. So, like we said, Craig takes game 1. Michael will be starting on the playing game 2 with a tap Sacred Foundry.
18.
Now, Craig, sideboarding-wise, was basically in the blind here, considering the only cards he had seen were 3 lands, a Ren and 6, and an Arboreal Grazer. Kind of hard to know really what your opponent's on. I think the Arboreal Grazer plus Ren is kind of a tell that it's Bring to Light. I don't think any other decks in the format really combine the two of them. Or I think it's more of a tell that it's Escape Shift instead of Bring to Light specifically.
Pass turn.
But is a Leyline Binding on the Bird Paradise.
16.
But we're going to do a shock down to 16 here. Plays a Dryad of the Elysian Grove,
Additional land drop.
Gauge.
a Savai Triome as... is that Savai?
2.
That's Savai.
Canopy.
The Mardu one.
I'm gonna crack Canopy.
Alright. Going to crack a Horizon Canopy. Y'all remember when Horizon Canopy was like $120? I packed one randomly out of its first reprint set. And I was super excited about it. And now they're like $10 and they just sit in my binder without getting played ever. There's a Viridian Longbow, another combo piece. The Dryad of the Elysian Grove, the second one coming out. Now it's really cool, an interaction between Dryad and Leyline Binding is that Dryad gives your lands all basic types. So you immediately have Domain, meaning if Michael has a second Leyline Binding in hand, he can just cast it for 1 mana. I think he has all the types anyway, so it doesn't matter. There's a Haywire Might. Unfortunately, not going to do very much here. Haywire Might does say non-creature artifact or non-creature enchantment.
Devoted Druid.
Devoted Druid. Alright, will Haywire Might the Leyline Binding, gains 2 life.
Pass turn.
You are tapped out currently.
I am tapped out on my dead.
Okay, goes to 5 lands. Or has 5 lands in play.
I like not
But it
being
needs
dead.
2 more for Scape Shift to be lethal.
Combat.
Sure. FYI, that's exiled.
Oh, you are.
I'll go to 14.
Cracks it for 4 points of damage. Craig just takes it down to 14. Going to 2 mana, play Ren. It's going to ping the bird down. Alrighty, the bird has been shot down.
Lands are all basic types, yes.
I think Craig here is just asking about the domain thing that we just covered. There's a Leyline Binding on the Devoted Druid. Devoted Druid is just going to kill itself in response.
Go ahead.
It is on the back.
Binding still on the field, however. Craig just passes the turn. There's a Bring to Light.
Yeah, I can grab
This will get Scape Shift. As Dryad is on the board, this will be lethal.
And the Valakut's.
Craig, I think just asking him to show the Scape Shift and the Valakut to make sure it's actually a thing that exists. And that is the case. That'll be game 2 going to Michael. We'll be right back at game 3 in just a second. It's going to cut in 3, 2, 1. Bang. Craig on the play here. Mulligan it down to 6.
Great. Yep. Planes.
Says Plains, Giver of Runes. Pass the turn. I wonder with the printing of Skrelv if people will stop playing Giver of Runes and will instead just play the Might.
Shock 17.
Is Might 2? What's the mana cost of Skrelv?
Go ahead.
Skrelv costs 1 mana. Costs you 2 life. Or a white mana. Choose a color, another target creature you control gets toxic and heifer from that color until it turns to be not creature of that color either. Yeah, I feel like this just replaces Giver of Runes, right? Unless you care about colorless that much.
draw for turn.
But the not blocking thing, I mean, it gives protection, doesn't it? I don't know. I don't play enough
Vial or 1. Sounds good.
white to have an opinion on Giver Runes versus Skrelv. Is that Fiend Artisan in Craig's hand? Oh, that's sick. I love Fiend Artisan.
Fiend Artisan.
Speaking of which, going to play the Fiend Artisan. I think it costs 2 mana. I think it costs 3. Damn, that thing's 2 mana? For some reason, I thought it was 1 green black.
16.
Right. Michael fetching here. Has a Chalice on 1. Can be big.
Is that the 3rd edition? black order.
Yeah, it would have to be third for it to be Druid.
Dryad Releasing Grove. Val could tap, pass the turn. Birth Paradise, not one we want to draw when there's a Chalice on 1 here.
Second runes. X equals 2.
Sacks the Giver of Runes. Going to go get a Vizier of Remedies. This will let Craig go infinite on green mana here. Does he have a payoff? Plays second Fiend Artisan.
Yep. Triggered, sorry.
Plays Birds, gets countered.
Go ahead.
Says go.
Additional land drop, 2 Valkyrie triggers.
Yes.
So how big are these currently?
They are currently
Craig just needs to draw all
So they're
a
big.
payoff piece. Either Finale of Devastation, Walking Ballista, Duskwatch Recruiter.
Probably here, then here with this one
I
resolving
think
first.
Michael, seeing how big
First one resolves.
everything is, going to be doing some Valakut math and shooting some
I'm
stuff.
gonna, oh, I can't do that actually. 'Cause they have the path.
Target here. Bring to light.
Sure.
Okay, there's Bring to Light.
6 lands in play. That was 5 colors. Is there any way I lose going for this? You're tapped out. I can't imagine there's a way I lose going for this.
Goes and gets Scape Shift, cast Scape Shift,
Yeah.
sacks 4 lands, goes against 4 potentially mountains because, you know, Dryad. That is a lot of damage that's coming in. That will be enough to kill Craig.
With this being a fight, it sees itself as a mountain, so it's 6.
Yeah. So it's seeing as long
Be
as
12
they're
times nearly 36 points of damage coming in.
So it'd be 12 times 4.
Yeah, it's plenty. You got me.
Folks, that will be game 3 going to Michael. Thank you for watching and have a great rest of your day.